like to have Christine Sakuda, the Executive Director of Transform Hawaii Government, come up to say a few words, and she will be presenting our third place prize, which will be receiving a check for $1,024.
Aloha. My name is Christine Sakuda, and I'm the Executive Director of Transform Hawaii Government. It's a nonprofit organization that advocates for technology transformation within state government. And it's a coalition that includes people like you that can really help support modernization of state government through such programs like the Hawaii Annual Code Challenge. So again, I would like to congratulate all of the teams that worked really hard to present your projects today. Thank you. So without further ado, I'd like to announce the third place winner, and that is Plant Hawaii.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Dr. Smith.
Where's your advisor?
Ready in 1, 2.
Uncle, yeah.
Next, I'd like to have our sponsor from Kaiser Permanente, Garrett, who is also a vice president. Unfortunately, Donna had to run off to catch a plane, so he is filling in her place, and he will be announcing the second place prize, which will be receiving an award of $2,048.
Aloha. My name is Garrett Sugai. I'm the Vice President for Health Plan Service Administration at Kaiser Permanente. On behalf of Kaiser Permanente, we really want to say mahalo to all the judges, the sponsors that are here today, all the guests and volunteers, and everyone who really made today a great event. We also want to, do another applause for all the teams and their brilliant ideas. It was an amazing presentation, technology you guys incorporated. So that's awesome. Technology impacts us in so many ways, whether it's finding new cures, getting things done faster, communications, travel. I mean, there's so much that it impacts. This event highlights how we need to remain committed to finding innovative solutions to the challenges we face today. Harnessing the powers of the brilliant minds working together to make things easier, convenient, and better. Toward a better society, a better Hawaii. As a leader in integrated healthcare, Kaiser Permanente leverages technology every day to advance our mission in providing high quality, affordable healthcare and improving our community health. Therefore, we have been a proud supporter of this effort since the very beginning. Let's continue to work together across sectors, across islands, and unleash the potential in this state. Mahalo. So I get to announce the second place. Thank you, drum roll. Gucci gang.
any Gucci, so I
Okay, thank you.
I'd like to next bring Scott Enright from the Department of Agriculture to the stage. He will be announcing the high school winner, as well as something special.
Good afternoon again. It's a real pleasure to be here. So agriculture in the 21st century is going to be driven by technology. So it's individuals like yourself that are going to give us the tech tools that we need to do agriculture. And not just the two teams that worked on the ag project for food safety and pesticides, but you know, when I was watching the work on energy audits, more and more of our food is going to be grown indoors. It's all about energy when you start growing indoors. And so they're all going to need apps for energy audits going forward. And the teams that worked on plant identification, Department of Agriculture does work on invasive species all over the state. We need to identify them and locate them, and the work is adaptable to the work we need to do in invasive species. So it's truly gratifying to be here and see all the different presentations. So at this point, I would like to bring up Mahi Spray. Mahi Spray, you won the Agathon Award. Come on up, guys. Great presentation. My spray. I neglected to tell you get $1,000. I'm sure you didn't do it for the money, but you'll take it. I also have a sponsor, the distinct privilege of giving the high school awards. Looking at the work that came out of our high school students, I was amazed. But that's because I'm 65. I'm amazed at everything that you guys do. So if I could, I'd like to bring up in Blue. You won second place for high school. First place for high school, Mililani. Come on up, Mililani.
Congratulations to our high school teams. As you may know, the top high school team receives a $512 award. And guess what? This year, because our teams were also within 2 points of each other, both high school teams will be receiving the $512 award. I'd like to introduce Representative Garrett Keoho Kalole to speak for a few minutes.
Thank you very much for having me today, everyone. How about a round of applause again for Beth and everyone who helped to make today possible? Give yourself another round of applause again. We were really impressed by all the submissions, all the work that you folks put into it, the struggles, the failures, sticking together, seeing it all the way through to the end and making it here. Not everyone did. And so it's really great. We're really proud of you folks. Give yourselves a round of applause. We were talking earlier. My favorite point of the day was when I asked a question and asked that it be translated so that regular people can understand it. And one of the team guys said, "So a non-tech answer," and then he stepped away in recognition of the fact that he wasn't able to do it. And that's why this is a collaborative effort. We all need to work together. At the end of the day, we talked about how close the scores were. A lot of it really did come down to, for me, who's not a tech person, how well you can articulate what it is you're doing, why you're doing it, and what you hope to accomplish, to the broader audience, to people who aren't in tech. And sometimes that's not the fairest thing because some applications are obviously much more complicated than others, but often the simple solutions are the ones that get adopted by everyone. It reminds me of an episode of Silicon Valley where they talked about how, the best tech is not always the tech that ends up being utilized by the marketplace. It's the stuff that's easy for people to understand and to use. And so keep that in mind. If you weren't an awardee, the other thing is I didn't actually understand what the gift numbers were about. Somebody had to explain that to me. 512 and 1024. I'm a lawyer, not a mathematician. IT guy. It sounds a lot of money. It sounds great. But I just want to encourage you folks to keep going. We need you guys. Scott is right. The world is changing rapidly. We need these solutions and this approach to problem solving in all different areas of state government. You just had 5 different issues that are challenges for the state of Hawaii to move forward. We have tons more. We need your help. Don't give up. You saw a lot of the ideas were very similar. That doesn't mean that you guys should stop. Please just continue to keep working in this area. We can do it, we can move forward, but we all need to work together. So thank you very much again for participating and congratulations to all the winners.
Thank you very much. I would like to bring up Miller Abel from the Gates Foundation to help with the last award presentation.
Well, greetings, everyone. As you just heard from Scott and the Senator, tech's the future, but it also requires other things as well. Software that's easy to use, hardware that's easy to use, but it also requires something else, and that's alakai, leadership. And you guys are all showing that, and not just by being first. Alakai doesn't really mean that. It means more about leading with intention and leading by example. And the state of Hawaii is certainly doing that by establishing its own development goals, relating those development goals to the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. You allow the state to act locally, to be meaningful in its own way, for its own reasons, and to then make a difference globally. So I really applaud that. Your alakai is really showing the way for others. And I think the leading by example is going to cause a change that we had not been able to predict. So thank you all for that and for all of your contribution. This has been a really fun time. I really enjoyed being part of this. Thank you very much. The governor is going to present
Thank you so much for joining us. And I guess I'm just wanted to, before I announce the winner, keep you guys in suspense for a couple more minutes. I just really wanted to thank each and every one of you for participating. I think all the judges would agree, and there's been a couple of us who've been here in more than just this year. The quality of the applications, how far you get in that limited time, really is improving each and every year. So, you know, the winners definitely set a new bar. I hope all of you will be back next year so we would get even more teams participating. But it really is remarkable to see the progress that you as a development community have made each and every year. And I'm excited as governor of the state of Hawaii because you know, you're our future. You know, everything today, as Scott had said, you know, most people would not think that agriculture is driven by technology, but I assure you, every single industry all across the state is being transformed to incorporate more and more of technology, and every single employer will need employees with tech skills as we move our community forward. And I think most importantly, as Hawaii chooses to lead the nation and the world in so many of these critical areas. So I'm so proud to be able to announce this year's winner, and they did a terrific job. It's Team Pika. Everywhere.
And just so you're sure about it, that team, Team Pika, will be receiving $4,096. I just want to say a few words of thanks, especially to our judges, to Governor Ige, to Representative Kayla. Oh, geez, I finally messed it up. I was doing so good. Representative Garrett. Our key sponsors, Transform Hawaii Government, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Kaiser Permanente, Department of Agriculture, Unisys, Salesforce, Carasoft, PACSA, and Data House. There we go. All right. I want to make sure that you all recognize our volunteers who have been noticed so many times today. If I could have all of our volunteers stand up for just a minute today. challenge leaders who are still here, a few of them I see. And our community partners, Deadly, Hawaii Green Growth, PCAT, Sultan Ventures, Accelerate HI. Our presenters at the workshops, Drake Zincraft, Tarek Sultan, and our presenting partners, the State of Hawaii, Hawaii Pacific University, Hawaii Technology Development Corporation, and the Agathon. Thank you so much for everything. And thank you to the participants. You guys did so much hard work throughout this entire process, and without you, this event would not be a success, and our government would not be improving because of it. So thank you.